everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today you are going to learn the Sun Salutation. It is a daily flow that I do in the mornings. It is perfect for someone beginning or really for anyone looking to create a daily practice that doesn't take up much of their time. In this video today, we're going to do it in 3 full rounds and we're going to balance out both sides. So you won't have to worry about keeping count. We're just going to do this flow 3 times through. And then once you get the hang of it, maybe just restart this video if you want to do it in the full round of 9. But that's up to you. This is something that's easy to remember, and if you do it every day, you won't even need to watch a video anymore. It'll be something that you'll just remember, and then you can start to move on to more advanced videos that I continue to make so that you can increase your practice. But as you get started, I'm going to teach you how to integrate into your flow. So we're going to get started in child's pose, and then we'll warm up our spine and get into our sun salutation flow. So come into child's pose, bringing your big toes together to touch, letting your knees come out along the sides of the mat. Sink your hips down onto your heels, and then let your forehead come down onto the mat. Begin to breathe full 3 breaths in and out. Inhale, rise onto all 4, come to tabletop position. Stack your shoulders underneath your wrists and your knees directly underneath your hips and your gaze in between your thumbs, tabletop pose. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Lift your gaze and send your heart forward, press the mat away. Exhale, cat, round your spine towards the ceiling, tuck your chin into your chest. Press the tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale, cow, drop your belly, look up. Exhale, cat, around your spine, press the mat away. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Notice your hands, spread them out wide. Make sure all of your weight is distributed into your 4 corners of your hands. Tuck your toes. Let's find high plank pose. Stacking your shoulders on top of your wrists, keeping your gaze towards your thumbs. Send your heels towards the back of you. Tuck your tailbone in, press the mat away. Take a big breath in. Exhale, keep every single thing the same. Send your hips up high, downward facing dog. Maybe bend your knees. Let your chest press closer to your thighs. Let your head hang heavy, relax. Shake it yes, shake it no. Maybe pedal out your feet for your first downward facing dog of the day. Find movement. Find what feels good in this pose. Take 1 full breath in, settle in. Exhale, let go. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. Come to your highest heel, breathe out. Hold and breathe and start to walk on your exhale breath to standing forward folds. Bring your feet hip width distance apart. Bend your knees. Let your head hang heavy and breathe. Maybe find ragdoll arms grabbing for opposite elbows. Maybe take your hands and wrap them around your calves and fold a little bit closer to your legs. Find what feels good in your body and do what you need. Maybe sway side to side. And on your next inhale breath, slowly rise to standing. Let your head come up last, take your time. Really ground your feet into the mat and slowly uncurl your spine. Feel free to give your eyes a gentle shut. Inhale, send your hands up towards the ceiling. Bring your palms together to touch, and on your exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Samasthiti, standing at attention. If you haven't already, close your eyes and set an intention for your sun salutation practice. Invite something good. Maybe joy, maybe peace, maybe love. Take a big breath in, receive the good. Exhale, refuse to accept any negativity today. Option 2, challenge yourself and try this practice with your eyes shut the entire time. Or in this moment, you can slowly open your eyes back up. Inhale, upward salute. Keep your hands together to touch and reach your prayer hands up towards the ceiling. Breathe in. Exhale, find a mini back bend. Reach behind you. Send your heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, come back to standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find a flat back. Send your heart forward, maybe press your hands into your shins, roll your shoulders away. Take another breath in. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, low lunge. Make sure your knee is stacked on top of your ankle. Settle into your hips, let them drop down a little. Maybe drop your back knee down. Take a moment to breathe in. Exhale, plant your hands, lift your back knee up. Step back, high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. High plank to low plank, lower halfway. Untuck your toes. Inhale, press up, upward facing dog. Exhale, roll over your toes or come to your knees and then tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths here. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lift your right leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge. Settle into your hips. Maybe take a moment and drop your back knee down. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, lift your back knee up. Standing forward fold. Bend and release your low back. We'll do it 2 more times through breath to movement. So inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat back. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, upward salute. Bring your hands together to touch. Exhale, find a back bend. Send your heart forward towards the ceiling. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, standing forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a flat back. Press your shoulders forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step your right foot back, settle in. Maybe drop your back knee down. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank pose. Chaturanga dandasana, high plank to low plank. Inhale, shifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. Inhale, send your right leg up. Exhale, step it through. Low lunge. Settle in, drop your back knee down. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands, step back. High plank pose. Inhale, shifts. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or hop to the top of your mat, standing forward fold. Hold and breathe. Inhale, find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, upward salute. Exhale, back bend, send your heart forward. Inhale, breathe. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lifts. Exhale, plant your hands. Step your right foot back, low lunge, settle in. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, high plank pose. Inhale, shifts. Exhale, lower chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, send your right leg up. Exhale, step it through, low lunge, drop your back knee down. Inhale, send your heart forward. Exhale, plant your hands. Step back, high plank pose. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, over. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come down onto child's pose. Bring your toes back together to touch. Send your heels towards your hips towards your heels and recline. Settle in. Take 5 full breaths on your own, closing out your practice. Maybe bring your palms together to touch and let the palm of your hand come to the small of your neck to close out your practice. And on your next inhale breath, when you're ready, you can slowly walk your hands closer to your knees. And close out your class. Namaste.